ladies, Porshea Wilkins here, and here's a quick recap of what we talked about this week on Straight Talk Women Talk. So as you know, we started a new series entitled The Principles of Purpose. And so Monday we were in lesson 3 where we talked about the fourth principle of purpose, being that your purpose will help you endure the process. How many of you guys have ever gone through something in life? Okay, something traumatic, maybe a breakup, maybe a relationship or friendship ended, you got terminated, fired wrongfully or rightfully from your job, you broke a leg, you was in a car accident, something happened. Something has happened to you at some point in time in your life that was unfavorable, that you didn't like. And so one of the things about identifying and understanding your purpose, what that does is it helps you get through the pain of the process. There's so many times in life where things happen to us, and if you're not careful, you respond with the mindset of, why me? Why is this happening to me? Well, I'll tell you why it's happening to you. Because you have what it takes to get through it. It's already inside of you. That's why it's happening to you. There's something that you have experienced at another point, and another time, and another season in your life that you are not connecting the dots with, that if you take the time to think about, you can extract what you've learned from that experience and use it for this experience. See, one thing about history is that it always repeats itself. The thing about it is, if you continue to grow, when the historical point comes back around, you're at a different place. So you're able to handle it differently. You're able to handle it better. For example, if you're working at a job and you get fired for, let's say, coming into work late. Okay, you get a new job. Guess what you're gonna do? You're gonna make sure you're on time, because your last experience taught you that if you come into work late, you get fired. Or let's say you're in a relationship, okay? You like to go out, you like to party all the time, you like to turn up, you like to do your thing. And your boyfriend wasn't too happy with that, and so he left you. Well, guess what? When you get your new man, you're not gonna be turning up as much. You're not gonna be going out as much. You're gonna be wanting to spend more time with him because you learned from that last experience. So it's all a cycle. And when you are in alignment with your purpose, and you know what you are called, created, formed, and made to do on this earth during this time that you are alive and living in it, you're able to get through the pain a lot faster, a lot quicker, and a lot better. And your perspective changes from why me to, okay, Lord, I see you. Go ahead and use me. Use me till you can't use me anymore. Because you know what? I've been through this. I've seen this before. If I didn't personally live it, I saw it through somebody else. Because being smart is learning from your own experience. But wisdom is learning from the experience of other people. So when it comes to your purpose, understand that it's going to help you get through the pain of the process. I want you to remember this. At the airport, they have what's called the air traffic controllers. And those individuals are there to orchestrate the taking off and the landing of all the planes that are in the air and on the ground. And the reason why they are there is because the pilots, when they're in their situation and when they're in their cockpit, when they're in their plane, they can't see what's going on with the other planes. They don't know what's going on in the cockpits with the other planes. They don't know what's going on on the ground, at the airport, on the tarmac. They don't know what's going on in the air. They don't know everything, but the air traffic controller can see everything. So they're able to tell this plane, okay, wait, don't land just yet, because I gotta let this plane take off first. Or they'll say, hey, plane, you go ahead. I know you were third in line. I need you to go ahead and go first, because based on the direction that you're going, I need another plane that's coming in to come that way. They can see everything. They can orchestrate it all to make sure that every plane takes off and lands safely. So it is with God. He's the air traffic controller for our life. He has a bird's eye view of everything that's going on in our lives, everything that's going on in the world. And so he's able to see, no, you can't take off yet with that dream, that goal, that vision, because I got something else for you to do over here. Your purpose over here for right now. Or he'll say, you know what? I know you planned it for next year, but you need to go ahead and launch right now. The time is now. You got to take off. You got to go ahead and take off. Pick up your speed and get to soaring, because I need you over here right now. There's something I need you to do right now that's over here. And so when I go to an airport and my plane is delayed, that's why I don't get upset. I don't nag, I don't complain. I thank God, because there's something that the air traffic controller sees that I don't. Same thing with you. The deal wasn't supposed to close right now. The business deal wasn't supposed to go through. You weren't supposed to get that job. The relationship wasn't supposed to last. Yeah, maybe you are supposed to get married to this person one day, but today is not going to be the day. the both of you got a lot of more growing to do, a lot more preparing to do so that you can represent the covenant properly. There's so many things that go on that we don't have access to. We can't see because we're in it. God can see everything. He's orchestrating it all. And so as long as you know that you're operating in your purpose work, you're doing what you're supposed to do, you're doing what you've been called to do, don't worry about when it's going to happen or how it's going to happen. Just do it. Just do the work anyway. And God is going to orchestrate it, and he's going to make things happen in a way that you never imagined it to happen anyway, because you may be over here thinking this plan is going to be the plan to see this through. He got something else completely contradictory to that he's working on just so he can blow your mind, okay, and make you praise and worship him that much more. So understand that your purpose will help you endure the process, because God sees everything. He has a bird's eye view. Trust his timing. Okay, trust his timing. If you want to get the full recording, you can go to straighttalkwomentalk.com, check it out, listen to it in full. You're gonna love it. There's so many things that were shared on there that's really gonna create a shift in your thinking and in your thought process. In the meantime, join us every single Monday for Straight Talk Women Talk. Join us live. Join in on the conversation. It's really, really exciting and empowering and encouraging when a group of women come together like we do to discuss principle-based content. Nothing theory, nothing frilly or your traditional girly stuff, but principle-based stuff that really makes a difference in a person's life and really can transform and transition your life into better. So join us every single Monday. The number and everything is right there at the bottom of the screen. StraightTalkWomenTalk.com. That's where you can find all of the calls that we've done since January. Be sure to subscribe to the list that's there as well so we can stay connected. Got some exciting things on the way for each and every one of you. So grateful, so appreciative of you plugging into the platform, coming back, listening, learning, growing. Thank you for every comment, everything. If you found this video helpful, make sure you share it with somebody that you care for, and I'll catch you ladies next week.